Right here. Okay, tonight it's about hamstrings. So I'm going to go into detail on the first one, and then I'm just going to do the other ones as is. So I'm going to show you a good way to start on basically it's a forward fold. We call it ragdoll. And my feet are about hip width apart. Going to bend my knees a whole bunch. You think, no, more. Down, 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 down. I want to be able to rest my belly and maybe my chest. I just said, as his name is Cheshire or Cheshire. Anyway, rest my belly on my knees and then maybe push up a little bit. Now, if this is hard, that's what I've got this for. This is a good place to start, and you can use this to help you lean up and more into the hamstrings, and that's great. And then eventually, maybe if it's available to you, you can reach down, and then eventually, maybe if it's available to you, you can interlace your arms and lean forward a little bit, and maybe I can move this so it's not going to stop my head from moving forward. And then maybe you can go further and further. And over time, hold it longer and longer. So ragdoll is what I call that. And the one thing I'll say about coming out of it, since I wasn't in it for very long, I was able to use my back. Don't use your back. In principle, any muscle you stretch, do not use to get out of the pose. So I'm going to put my hands up, knee, knee, bend my knees, and push up. And that's how I avoid having any back pain when I used to have daily back pain. I take care of it. So that's ragdoll. I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. Oh, I guess one other option I forgot to mention, you can use the wall. So that's a foot, maybe a little bit more than a foot. I start there. I can bend forward and use the wall to help me lean into it. And again, you can add the bench. And that right there, I've got a great hamstring stretch. I could hold this for a long time and it's going to be a gentle stretch, but passive tension over time. This is a great stretch right here. In fact, you know what? Alexa, 5-minute timer. I'm just going to do it this way. And I suspect if I inch my feet in a little bit to the wall, it'll be a bigger stretch. No, actually, no. A little bit further away. I'm experimenting. Think about this. That's better. I actually move my feet a little bit away from the wall. And here we go. Now, I notice this is pulling on my lower back a little bit, so I'm going to protect myself here, hold my hand down, and then I'm going to put my head here. And as is often the case, let's see, does this work? Yeah, that takes some of the tension off my lower back. But instead of that, I'm going to go ahead and go into a different expression to the pose, just because I'd rather not hurt my lower back doing it this way. Notice I'm not coming out of the pose. I mean, I'm trying to not come out of the pose so that I don't have to sort of completely start over. There we go. Alexa, play the album Pleased to Meet You by James. Alexa, stop. Okay, now, something to consider. I'm going to do something before I do flamenco, which is the next pose. You can do a similar pose to that. And actually, I'm going to need this pillow anyway, so I'm going to move my mirrored mushroom. Hell of a fine there. It's not a bad thing. Serves no purpose other than to be a mirrored mushroom. Okay, so I'm going to elevate myself. And again, reason I'm elevating, use props, gravity. I want gravity to do as much of the work as possible. Forward fold, laying forward. Right there, I'm getting a pretty good stretch. That's really good. So this is a great complement to ragdoll or forward fold in a standing position. It's the same pose in a different position. Now, let's say you have trouble doing this with your back. Remember, it's how it feels, not how it looks. There we go. I've got a good stretch. So this is a good option. Now, maybe eventually you might, instead of doing this, add a blockhead, or maybe two. In fact, I'm doing hamstring, so let's do this for a bit. I won't time this one because I'm not going to do it that long. Alexa, volume down. Yeah, that's a nice stretch. Very nice stretch. More calves, but hamstrings as well. But that's a very nice compliment, at least for me. Um, and if you have really high arches or really tight calves, most people do, uh, that'll help with the calves. The better thing is to stand on a block for 5 minutes, 1 foot at a time. Okay, now we have been diverted. I've got a kitty. Come here, Josh. Let's see. I'll go ahead and do it this way since you're laying here. I'll do the left side first. Well, now you're in the way, kitty. Hey, I need you to move, buddy. Come here. Just move a little bit, okay? Oh, I know. Thank you. You can be on the camera all you want. Just move it. All right. So big hamstring pull here. I'm going to just lay on my back and pull my leg backwards. Call this Flamenco A or one. I don't remember if it's letters or numbers, but there's three varieties, and I'm going to do all three. First of all, I'm going to lay on my back and let my spine just relax into the floor. That's because I'm old. Hello, Chesh. I'm not really old. I mean, I'm old. My body, it feels actually pretty good for how old I am. I think I really don't have any other body to compare it to. Alexa, 3 minute timer. Yeah. Alexa, take 7 minutes off the timer. I do not recommend stretching with your pets. I know I'm doing it, and of course, you certainly are welcome to do it. But you got to know when it's safe to do so, when it's not safe to do so. Alexa, stop. Ooh, that was big in the calf there. Near the end, it got a little higher up, but that was nice. Okay. awkward because it kind of is. There we go. Alexa, 3 minute timer. Alexa, stop. Yowzer. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, now I don't have room where I'm at, so I'm gonna have to adjust myself. Gotta be careful about this. A little bit more, a little bit more. I'm gonna possibly be off the screen. Boy, this is some high quality video here. You get to see me scooching my ass off to the side. Good times. Good frickin' times over here. All right, here we go. Oh, you're right in the way, buddy. Oh, there we go. Alexa, 3 minute timer. Oh man, that hits the outside of the leg right here really nicely. This whole area. Okay, really excellent stretch. I love this combination. Only problem is, it's 9 minutes aside plus transition time. So you're really talking at least 10 minutes. So that's 20 minutes just to do it for 3 minutes. But you know what? If I got the time or the desire, I'm just going to do it because it does feel wonderful. I'm actually, it's hard to describe, but I'm sort of sitting here. I'm sort of allowing my, well, my, my gluteus maximus to rest as if it's in a seat, and my hand is holding it. So I'm actually sort of I'm relaxing, not pushing down with my buttocks right there. I mean, it's a millimeter, but I can notice the difference. Got a little pop in my spine there. That's nice. I feel like you get from the bottom better than the top. And the pillow makes a huge difference. Now, I've been doing this pose for 3 years. That's why I can go all the way over. I originally could not. You work up to it. So use pillows, use whatever, use a strap. As long as you're feeling a nice stretch somewhere in here, you're doing good. And the more you strengthen, or sorry, the more you relax one area, eventually it gives you space elsewhere. So keep working at it and finding ways to accommodate your body, your needs, because it's how it feels, not how it looks. I could straighten my leg there. Ooh, that make it a little bit deeper. Alexa, stop. Wow. Okay. Now, what I'm doing here is I've got my hand uh, on my calf, and I'm using that to keep this from moving very much because I've gotten a good stretch right here, and if I move this too fast, it can hurt. So then I get my foot down, and there we go. Now, same advice I would use for Twister. And Twister is a big twist from an earlier evening. Okay, same thing, other side. Three more poses. Flamenco. Let's go with the letters A. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and reverse it. There we go. Hello, mushroom. Okay, so now since I've reversed it, I'll put that over there. Put this here. Mm. Hello, Mr. Chesterford. Okay, not too close to the wall, just a touch. There. So that goes there. That'll get my leg off the screen, which is entirely fine. Nobody's watching, good sir. Alexa, 3-minute timer. Now, interestingly, this is stimulating my vagus nerve. There's one in my neck, but there's also one in my belly. So I'm gonna put it right there. There are actually 5 times the neurons in your belly that there are in your brain. So take lion's mane mushroom. Actually, take stamen 7 mushrooms. Good times. I am not being paid to say any of that. I don't take my stamen 7 combination of mushrooms. My body is sore and fatigued from all the recumbent bike riding I do all day long while I'm at work at my desk. Well, pushing my heel up, dropping the ball of my foot down, centering more in the muscle body of the calf. And oh yeah, I've got a huge stretch on my calf right now. Now huge is a 7 out of 10. Oh, it's really releasing. I can feel the sarcomeres going just relaxing like oh, I don't want to say tearing fabric, but releasing fabric. Alexa, stop. Okay. Flamenco B. Hmm. I wonder. Yikes, that's a big stretch to start with. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I can take that, I think. Alexa, 3-minute timer. Oh, that's not too bad at all. That's fine. A bit aggressive to start, but I would have gotten there pretty quickly, I think. Ooh, ho, ho. Ah, God. I have no idea how wide that is, but it sure feels wide. I think that's about as far as I can get. I'm feeling that pretty deep in my hip outside. Alexa, stop. Um, okay, again, once again, hand on chin, bending my leg in. Oh yeah, yeah, that was big. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Actually, it doesn't hurt. It's just I'm just kind of like expecting it to, but that feels good. I mean, I definitely feel that right in that hip socket. That was definitely intense. Hello. Okay. Let's go over a little more. Okay, Mr. Chesterford, I'm gonna have to get this over you, and I'm gonna try not to step on you. Okay, I'll do my best. I think it'll be easy though, given this is Flamenco C. Wait, is it C or is it C? I do not know. Okay. No, I'm gonna go up a little bit. There we go. Oh, okay. That's a good start right there. Oops. Alexa, 3-minute timer. Sorry, Josh. Mm. Oh, that's going deep into my mid back. In a nice way, that is. Also got a nice long stretch. Oh, I can feel it all the way from here down to here, here, up here. There we go. Alexa, stop. Okay, now I'm just gonna just a little bit of integrative stuff. Just to, hello, I didn't know you were there. I guess I'm not gonna do that. I really didn't know you were there. Here, let me rotate. There we go. Hmm. Am I done? Now, my right hand doesn't like this right now. I'm gonna just start off slow and gentle. That's already better. This one's slow. I wonder. Oh, oh, same way. No, I didn't. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna do this. No, I just getting confused. Fine. A little bit of kinesthetic feedback from having a little bit of weight on my palm makes this part right here. Oh, mm, it doesn't hurt. It just takes effort to stretch like that. All right. Oh, Josh. The Qi Gong. Phoenix, I think Phoenix is from the Phoenix set. A set called the Phoenix Qi Gong set. I'm sure there are a number of such sets. I normally do this standing, but why not like this? Still getting a nice stretch throughout my stomach. Mm, okay, that's enough. That's fine. Oh, good night.